her singing with all this auto too. I'm cute, I'm out with my girls. Let me take my video before I go to the club. Hello, I am Nikole and welcome back to the channel. Now, on this channel, we have done a lot of talking about new artists in the beginning phases of their career. But I'm bringing you guys yet another new series today called Game Plan. On this series, we're looking at some of our favorite artists and reacting to their new albums, but more specifically looking at how these albums fit into the grand scheme of their career. On this episode, we are tapping in with Latto for her sophomore album, 777. Let's get into it. Now, I was first introduced to Latto on The Rap Game. Rap Game was another one of those music reality shows where you kind of build the star, just like X Factor, American Idol, Making the Band. Now, I've watched all of these shows, mainly to dig into the psyche of the music execs like Diddy and Jay-Z, figuring out what do they think makes a star, and secondary, about the new talent to see who's out here trying to make it. Latto was the most talented from her season of the Rap Game, in my opinion, and did eventually win. But her music really wasn't for my age, so I happened to be reintroduced to her later on when she dropped her Mulatto mixtape in 2018. Digging into her debut album, Queen of the South, I thought it was a good mix of sounds. It showed her skill as a rapper, being able to catch multiple flows, and she landed some major features from Gucci Mane, Trina, 21 Savage, and Lil Baby. But I did personally want a little more from the production and lyrical content, but overall it was a solid project. I don't really know what to expect from 777, but based off the singles that we got, Big Energy, Southside, and Willie, I'm expecting a little bit of a mix, just like Queen of the South was. Now, Big Energy was very much so pop and TikTok-y, which I didn't expect from Latto as far as like a buzz single, but it worked. Southside kind of came and went, and Willie is the quintessential Latto song. Now that's the song that stuck for me from this album, so I'm wondering if there's more of Willie or more of Big Energy, because Big Energy is definitely pop heavy, but I don't think Latto's going for the pop stardom route of like Doja and Nicki Minaj, but she's definitely in the fan base expansion phase, so it'll be interesting to see her take on what her fan base wants and what to give newcomers to her fan base. Now, I've heard good things about the album, but I feel like the talk definitely got overshadowed based off of her discussion of what female rappers go through in the industry. It was a lot of who done it, who did it, who said it, when she talked about her issues with someone trying to basically solicit sexual favors for a feature. So we'll see. We don't know if it was Kodak Black. I kind of don't care, but let's get into the album. Now, before we get into this review, gotta give y'all a disclaimer. There will be breaks in the audio. Y'all know YouTube don't play that. We gotta cut it for the copyright. To hear the complete album and get the full review, you guys can check out my Patreon, which will be linked below. This is where you get full-length videos, bloopers, and a little bit of bonus content. Now, let's dig into 777 by Latto. All right, so we got 777 by Latto open. We got 13 tracks. Track number 1, I'm gonna just let them play through. Track number 1 and 2 is 777 part 1 and 2. So we're just gonna let them play.
Go Clayco. Oh, y'all want the Clayton County out. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we already starting better than Queen of the South. I just told y'all I wanted more from production, I wanted more from lyrics, and I wanted more from story. I think I'm about to get that, but let's get back to it. Bigger the wrist, the in the booth, top 2, and bitch, I ain't number 2. Real rap back and Latto is the proof. Hot-headed, I ain't trying to play it cool. The bigger the bag, the bigger the... Okay. She already right, because I was thinking about this a little bit earlier. I feel like it's we've had this huge influx of female rappers, but it's died down to me. Like they're all still around, but there is no like. I guess there shouldn't be a main. We're getting away from that whole there's only one thing, which I appreciate, but there's nobody dominating right now. Like Megan had her run. It's a little sleep right now. I've always, like I said, I've always appreciated Latto's flow. So I think she is like coming for the top of the competition right now. But let's get back.
So y'all ain't gonna give me no competition. This shit need to it. This shit ain't even fun no more. Big Latto. Yeah, y'all hold a chance to win, and what y'all do? Fuck that up. Last time around, they slept on me. I woke them up like bitches. So big Latto the big goat.
She needs to bring her thing back. Latto let them know because that's clearly what she's trying to do right now. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Okay, before we get into Willie, because I already told y'all that's my favorite. I'm kind of upset this came out in March. Like them two, like part 1, part 2, like it's summertime. Like my window down. Like I'm the baddest. Y'all can't step. Like so this album is gonna live for me for the rest of the year.
For the day parties.
Exactly. Producer P in the back. Okay, let's get into Willie. I guess we can play the full thing. Y'all done heard it, but we gonna play the full thing.
Wet, bust it like the biggie. If I fuck around and leave the tape, I win the Emmy.
Bad bitches, I got self from 21. She eat the dick like a settle. Oh God. Slop on my knob. Fuck that. Lick on me, bitch, like an animal. Straight up. I want some top when I get that slime. Ops wanna rap, but they ass keep dying. She don't wanna fuck, I ain't finna keep trying. Saying it's the time of the month, she lying. Caught my jewel like I wanna go blind. 30-some whites, I ain't never on time. Spinning again, now they ass back crying. Giving out bullets like a motherfucking drive. 21. If you fake a relationship, you still in pussy. Oh God. Make an email for your ass, girl. I want a bookie. 21. I want the milk and cookie. 21. Drop off a Birkin, I'm Santa. 21. She let me hit it on camera. 21. So did her friend, it's a scandal. 21. She got a BBL. 21. Her hips and her ass a little fatter. Oh God. The nigga who paid was a scammer. Oh God. I heard they got married in Africa. Oh
All right, 21 Savage. He's not one of the rappers that I truly pay attention to. Like, if he got a hot single out, I'll probably listen to it. But this is also a great example of the females in rap just do it better. Like, what was that? What was this verse?
The only part I liked was email for that ass, I want to book it. It just made me think of everybody with emails in their IG bios for booking. Like, like you got 200 followers. What are you booking you for?
That shows you the pool of females he deal with. But anyway, yeah. These niggas suck. Okay. Oh, I never heard the outro of that song. I never heard that. Okay. I'll give my spiel on Big Energy. This is not my favorite song. It's very like my label told me I needed to do this for TikTok. But I ain't mad at it. It's very cheesy. But like I said, get your bag. I ain't mad at it. You need to expand your fan base anyway. They see what Doja has done. Everybody is probably gonna have to have one of these on their album.
Too many niggas that can handle me.
All right, can't do it. Next. Sunshine featuring Lil Wayne and Childish Gambino. Now my brother kept singing this song. He was trying not to sing the song because he knew I was about to do this. But I love me a Lil Wayne feature. So, let's see.
Pray for my enemies, Lord, I need clarity. They ain't got empathy for me, they stab me. They was my couch when they needed the therapy. So what they needed, but never took care of me.
Little Dej Loaf. It's a Little Dej Loaf tea. But but I'm rocking with it. She sound good. Is this her singing with all this auto tune?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey, auto tune does things. I don't think I ever heard like Latto sing on the side. Did she? I feel like she did try the little singy thing on Rap Game.
Let sunshine on me, yeah.
Pray that they pull up, push that water and feed my slime. He a booger, I ain't gon' joke him, I'ma cook him. Sunshine on me, Devin Booker, them niggas with you. They just look cause they ain't finna shoot. I'ma switch him, your bitch think I'm cute. I'm a jigger, she tracking me sugar. I'm a musher, big B little nigga, build big B little niggas. Don't big little nigga, we too loud to ignore little nigga. This ciggy get jiggy with niggas, don't make me.
I let sunshine on me, yeah.
I get real shine. Bitch, I'm the golden child.
I like this song. This might be a favorite. But this is very much so a summer album.
It is.
And is it a sample in there?
Now you know my ears. I don't know.
I know. I was trying to like find it. I'm gonna figure it out. I feel like it was one in there. But this is definitely a favorite. But this is also, how long is this song? It's 3.5 minutes just about. But I feel like songs like this, like rap songs, they deserve bridges too.
Mm-hmm.
Like instead of like bringing the chorus back and the pre-chorus back, we could throw a bridge in there. Especially since she doing like a little melodic, we getting R&B Latto. But yeah, this is a favorite. I gotta figure out if it's a sample on here. On to the next. Oh, you look like that. Latto?
Yes.
And I like it. I like it. All right. I'm sitting here trying to pick out all the samples, but that's actually a little Dirk verse I can get behind. Next is It's Givin, which this was kind of spoiled thanks to Coachella. But yeah, It's Givin. That's next.
She got a couple of songs on here that I feel like I meant to say that earlier too. I can't remember which song it was, but this song and then one of the songs earlier on the album, I cannot wait to see like Aaliyah J or like the dance community on TikTok like rip. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like this is one of them.
This is
like,
definitely one of them Millennium Studio songs.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it, but I don't think this is something, like, this don't have replay value to me.
I just like the beat.
Yeah, like, it's a dance thing, and this is like, oh, I'm cute, I'm out with my girls, let me take my video before I go to the club. Like, that's what this song is. But it's cute. Yeah. And it's written 100% by herself. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
You do see a difference, but I'm not mad at it. Like, she did, thank you for setting up the flow in the second verse. All right, next up is Stepper by, why am I saying by, nigga, this Latto. Latto featuring Nardo Wick. Who I'm actually not familiar with. Why does this sound like Detroit?
Yes.
This is straight up Detroit. I love my city.
House 100, I die by my feet. This a new body, I don't gotta lie about my shit. Red bone, red bang, when I shoot out on me. And my nigga, he a stepper, he gon' die by his beat. Elephant in my bow.
That's straight up a Naya song. This song is winning strictly off the beat, and this is classic Detroit. I'm sorry, I am from Detroit if you do not know. This is straight up Detroit. I hear Cash Doll. Why wasn't Cash Doll featured on this? Why didn't you call her? Anyway, I'm not familiar with Nardo Wick, but I mean, it sounds like Detroit, so I'm sorry.
From Florida.
But yeah, Pooh Beats did this. He's Atlanta based. So I'm like, this is straight up Detroit, and I know people be biting.
I'm about to say the influence.
They be biting.
It's everywhere, but you know.
They be biting. But apparently, I just like Pooh Beats because I looked him up. And Open Passionate by Kehlani. What's Poppin', Machine Gun Kelly. He did do a Molly Brazy song, Detroit. Suge by, unfortunately, the baby. I don't really rock with him right now. But that was my jump. What's Poppin', Jack Harlow. Apparently, I rock with Pooh Beats, so shout out to you. But yeah, that's cute. It's winning straight off the production, so yeah.
Yeah, ayy, I feel like the realest bitch to ever do it. Made a meal and ran through it. I make on my bag and out the mess. Bitches trash, I ain't impressed. I can't tell a bitch is selling records or they selling sex. Speak on me for clout, tryna drag it, that's your only hype. It's just me, the pilot in my baggage, this a lonely
I
flight.
won't go there.
Dub playing nice, cause bitch, this pole ain't like.
Now, I like this purely because it's just on rap-ish. Like, it gets rid of all these female rappers on talk about they coochie. I like this. It's very simple, so you have to listen to what she's saying. Bust Down featuring Kodak Black.
Ocean Park. 200 racks on me, brand new AMG, Prada on me, and a bust down. I'm getting money, everywhere I go, I gotta keep it on me. I'm getting money.
Serving bases, I smoke as I rolled all the black, come on, ain't what you thinking. How could you ever eat and sleep on me? I skeet on her, she skeet on me, she never had a ZOE, I make it hard. You don't need be the only bitch who got a verse. I might candy paint a hearse and lift it up. I know you heard it when it's up, I'm shooting for
Money, they ain't fuck with me back then, now they all on me.
Ocean Park.
All right. Absolutely an album filler. And I'm sorry, baby. If it was Kodak Black giving you hell, it was not worth it. It was not. It was not. I'm like, I'm just waiting for the sweet part to appear. Cause I don't be hating on Kodak Black like that. He got some ones. But I'm like, yeah, this straight up album filler and it was not worth the hell. On to the next. Southside.
Big Latto, dope bitch, Latto. Hoe on my dick for a follow. Nasty little bitch and I swallow. Drink that shit straight out the bottle. Fuck it, I'm running shit up. Merkle rap bitch is a must. Two-tone Glock in it tough. Chief, I check me in the pilot. But naked tanning on this shit like I run shit. I'm from the south side, not the two, I'm the one, bitch. I'm from the south side.
Okay. I fully see why this did not live long as the second single. Like it's quintessential like South trap music. Like I don't know why I picture T.I. bopping with that hat on the side of his head when I listen to this. But
Smoking, ride and pull up on me. Sleep in the bed with nothing on.
yeah, not a favorite, but this is definitely a Latto song. And I don't know why. Somebody needs to mix these two. I'm not a producer. But I'm listening to this thinking that, I don't even know who main song that was, but that Chris Brown feature. Baby, we don't need no strength for this. All right, sleep. The pre-chorus is definitely better than the chorus, though. The chorus did not have to live that long. But that's just me being picky. All right. It came back to haunt me.
I got some more.
this really her singing on all of this?
Yeah.
This is so funny.
She gave us a lot of singing.
She
More
did.
than I expected.
Way more than I expected. Because, I mean, she did it on the last projects, but, like, it was just, like, on the chorus real quick. She got her singing real verses, but I would be here for a whole remix with, I don't know why I'm hearing Tiana. I know she retired, but she needs to come back. And Kehlani. On this, both them would slide on this.
I like it.
Somebody make that happen. Are we getting a deluxe? Somebody do that. Now. And this is a summer album. So do that in time for the summer. Oh, a Latto breakup song.
Maybe she knew it was going to take some time
to build. Because, I mean, Big Energy definitely took time to build. Willie took some time to build. Southside, it didn't live up here. I mean, I ain't been down south, but it did not live up here.
But that's the thing. We be late up here.
That's true.
Like,
it be the coast,
yeah, by
the south,
up here, it's like,
then Midwest. But I mean, yeah. But run that back. Somebody put Kehlani and Tiana on this. All right.
You just lost one. You just lost a real bitch. Nigga, you just lost a real bitch.
Oh, okay.
And
Pharrell and Jacquees. Wait, that's it? Real One is the last track? But yeah, if I had to pick top songs, number one. All right, there. Okay, top 5. 777 Part 1 and 2 is number 1, for sure. Sunshine, number 2. Willie, number 3. I know it's a single, but I'm putting it in my top 5. And then it's probably gonna be Stepper and like a thug. Top 5. What's my number 1? See, this is always a battle for me. Like, I can't never just pick a top off an album, like, which is kind of a good issue to have. I'm sorry, she came in heavy with 777 Part 1 and 2, so those together, that's probably number 1. Then I'm gonna have to give you Sunshine.
It's just such a beautiful song.
It's just like, it just feel good.
Yeah.
That's Latto.
Yeah,
everything is boss. Everything is I'ma own you. Everything is I'ma put you in your place, which I live for. I do. Oh. But she also gave you the little sentimental, little bit. This is very, very balanced. Very balanced.
But that Kehlani and Tiana Taylor on that.
It's necessary. Yeah. Who was her A&R? I'm so serious.
1 out of 10.
Oh, the whole album?
Mm-hmm.
It had a very long down moment. Oh, I'm gonna have to give it a 6.
Because of the down period.
Yeah, it's like 3-4 songs back to back.
At the end, until you get to that last song.
Because Real One was like a slow pickup. Mm-hmm. Like, it was like, ooh, it left me wanting more. Mm-hmm. So hopefully there is a deluxe. She gave me hella variety though. Like, it's a lot of growth versus, you know, Queen of the South and the mixtapes. It's a lot of growth. And I feel like she, like I said, balanced. She gave her audience what was needed, and she threw in those little pop, little R&B teases for GP, because, you know, GP need to qualify things. We love you though. Okay, overall, I'm giving Latto 777 a solid 6 if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. Like I said before, I believe Latto is definitely in transition, and this album is a pivotal part of that. As far as the game plan goes, the keys to that game plan was visibility, her ability to experiment, and her listening to her audience. Now, I was shocked when I heard 777 was coming out, because I was like, didn't she just drop an album? In the time from Queen of the South to 777, we never lost sight of Latto. Whether it was her being on the blogs, her doing her small tours, popping up at different performances and features with other artists, we saw Latto. Overall, Latto is definitely in transition to being one of the top rappers in the game, if not the top rapper in the game. If I had to be specific about the game plan for her album, is obviously the label pull of that everybody has to do right now. The TikTok song, Big Energy, literally came out 1 year after her last album. And they gave it some time to build on the charts, gave it some time to build up on TikTok to expand her audience for GP. Another key to this game plan for this album was definitely her ability to experiment. Now, I told y'all, we leveled up on the production, but we also got to see R&B Latto, which I did not expect. But it gave a balance for people who may not be as familiar with her, who only know her from Big Energy. You could resonate with Sunshine, you could lock in with Real One. But she also didn't negate her standard fans with songs like Willie, Southside, and Trust No Bitch. And another thing I think Latto does well is listening to her audience. I think she absolutely knows who she is at the core, but she's not afraid to bend and twist when certain things need to happen, like the name change. People were offended. It probably would have held her back a little bit being called Mulatto versus Latto. And even spinning it, making her whole album 777 lock in with the name change was a smart thing on her marketing team's part. Alrighty, y'all, that is a wrap on the premiere episode of Game Plan featuring Latto 777. Now, y'all let me know how y'all like these reactions and whose album you guys would like for me to do next. Also, if you really want to know how I feel about this album, you need to go and check out that Patreon in the link below where you can get the full version of this video. Now, y'all already know what to do here on this YouTube platform. Y'all can drop in the comments y'all favorite songs, give me some likes, and be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another drop. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.